Falcon fans, and of course, good old Falcon fans. You already know what it is. You already know what to do. It's your boy Jack Spade checking in for one time for the fan. Episode 221 and some more. Because we are live, we are lit. One time for the fan is back. Breakfast with one time for the fan. Big shout out to Kerry. Big shout out to Chase. Big shout out to Bodie. And another big shout out to T Will from One Time for the Fan. T Will.
Yeah, man.
Apple Podcast, Spotify Podcast, Amazon Podcast. We are everywhere. Good morning to you, T Will. How's everything going with you, sir?
Everything is going well, sir. Everything is going well. We get to talk Falcons on this Friday morning, and I am looking forward to it. So, yeah, man, let's get after it.
Falcon fans, a little rainy day here in Atlanta, but it's all right. We'll get through it together. We'll talk some Falcons football together. Terry, as you know, Falcon fans talking Falcons football on Falcons Friday.
Is there anything better, Jack?
Is there anything better? Terry, I think your screen is stuck there for a second, but we'll continue on with the show because Falcon fans know us. We have technical difficulties here on One Time for the Fan.
I think I'm caught up in the Matrix, Jack. I don't know what happened, but I know Neo and Morpheus showed up last night and they needed some help. So
let's see if we can get you out the Matrix and see we'll bring you back into the Matrix. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit this button right here, and this should free up Terry.
Okay.
And that frees up Terry, and now Terry's back again. So Terry left the Matrix, now he's back in the Matrix.
All right. Am I still Matrixy?
You're still a little Matrixy, just a little bit. But Falcon fans in the chat love to talk Falcons football. So if you're in the Matrix this morning, join us.
Join us
on One Time for the
live from the Matrix.
Football together.
Live.
Here, Falcon fans. You know we love chatting up with you Sunday nights, 8 o'clock, Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock, Friday mornings right here on Breakfast with One Time for the Fan. And we bring special guests all the time. We have some more special guests confirmed that we will talk about here shortly. But we have another guest we got to bring to the podcast here because we don't want to take up too much of his time. We don't want to take up too much of their time today because, Terry, we got to work.
That's right.
But there are some Falcon fans that are on vacation right now. And we want to just check in with not only Thomas Scott from the Rise Up Tour fan club, but some diehard Atlanta Falcon fans on the way to the Sun and Fun Cruise. Thomas is raining here in Atlanta.
What's up,
y'all done left the state, went to Florida.
Let me turn down the music, man, because we having a blast. Hold on.
I'm having a blast. Man, what the hell?
Yo, what's up?
Hey.
Falcon fans, y'all can hear it. Thomas Scott from the Rise Up Tour fan club is on the bus right now, heading down to Florida. They have the Sun and Fun cruise heading over to the Bahamas. Thomas, what is going on the bus, man? You had to turn the music down just to talk to us?
Yeah, I had to turn it down. But, man, we had people sleeping. We had people staying up. Man, we had a little bit of everything going on.
But who do we have on the bus for Falcon fans that want to see? Because they love talking with diehard Falcon fans. Is anybody on the bus there?
Hold on. But, it's not a Rise Up Tour event unless we stop at where?
Buc-ee's.
So we had to stop at Buc-ee's early this morning, man. It went from 0 to 100 real quick.
Had to wake them up real quick, huh?
Real quick.
Hey, this is great. Falcon fans are on the way. Now, Thomas, tell us, the Sun and Fun Cruise, what is going on? We planned this since last year. Now we have over 100 Falcon fans getting ready to meet up at the port in Orlando to get on the boat and head over to the Bahamas. Tell us about the Sun and Fun Cruise.
All right, so 435 days ago to be exact, we put out our first ever cruise. And fast forward 435 days today, and we're on the way down to Orlando to go turn the ship out.
Let's go.
So if we call you, that means you got to call the Coast Guard.
Shit.
Because somebody got to come get us.
Not the Coast Guard. Not the Coast Guard. You say Georgia State Patrol can't get there. You got to call the Coast Guard.
GSP don't got nothing on these Florida Scat Packs.
GSP don't got nothing on them Florida waters. Hey, now, Thomas, we have a Sun and Fun cruise next year, too, as well. I'll explain the information to the fans shortly, but tell us about Sun and Fun Cruise 2.
So, 2, man, we're going to do it really big. So, the first one it's BIG, but the next one's gonna be giant, right? So, Memorial Day weekend. Oh man, we leaving from Miami. It's gonna be dope. I ain't gonna say too much, but what I'm gonna say is you got to be there.
Mm-hmm. Falcon fans, you have to be there. You're hearing it from Thomas Scott, the Rise Up Tour fan club. Thomas, can we get a fan on the bus just to say hello to the chat? Who we got on the bus? Is
All right,
Karina
hold on.
there?
I gotta see.
Who's on there?
See who camera ready.
Can we get somebody sleeping live on one time for the fan?
Let me see who camera ready.
Who got the blanket over their face? Who trying to hide from the camera? Let's get them on right now. Thomas, look at Terry. You see it? Thomas on the bus walking through, seeing who you can get on.
Who camera ready? McCoy, what's up? Say what's up to the people.
What's going on? What's going on, Falcon fans? What's going on?
Hey.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. You enjoying yourself? You having a good time?
I am.
Nice. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Who's sleeping? I see you posting pictures of people sleeping. Who's sleeping
right now, man? Everybody's spooked.
Thomas, you look like it's 3 afternoon, man. It is 9:46 in the morning. You look like you are ready to go. Can't wait till y'all get back. Y'all have a safe trip. Thomas, give a message to the fans of the Rise Up Tour fan club and, of course, the Falcon fans here on the chat, those listening and watching about this upcoming season. You know we have a lot of stuff planned on the road for Falcon fans, but just tell Falcon fans what's going on this season, man.
Man, we got a lot in store. I don't want to give it out too much, but if you ever became a member, go ahead and be a member. I'm telling you, it's going to save you in the long run, but also you're going to just enjoy what we have in store. But Vegas, man, it's going to be a movie, right? We're writing the script right now. So Vegas is going to be a movie. All right, and then we're going to go, where else we going? We're going to Philly. We're going to Philly. So Philly's going to be real dope, too.
First stop up is Philly.
First stop is Philly. And then we're going to Tampa. Then we're going to Charlotte. Man, we got the whole thing lined up, man. And hold on, I forgot to tell you that we in the new. We in the 20. Shout out, hold on. I gotta give a shameless plug to Georgia Coach Line.
Big shout to Georgia Coach Line.
They put us in the new, the 2024. It's the first time 50 asses has been in these seats. We got 50 cheeks.
50 cheeks in the seats.
50 cheeks in the seat.
But shout out, man. They take care of us from the office staff to the maintenance people, man. They look out for us. So we appreciate them. So shout out to GCL.
Big shout out to Georgia Coach Line. Thomas, I know it's raining here in Atlanta. Don't know if it's going to be raining when you guys get back, but please bring some sun back for us. We was expecting a beautiful day in Atlanta. We woke up and it's pouring rain.
Man, well, you know, it's Florida, man. You know, it rains every 15 minutes. So we done been through our third shower already.
And how far are you guys away from the port?
So right now we're probably about an hour and 10 out.
Okay. Hey, now, safe travels to everybody on the Rise Up Tour fan club. As you can see, we got our. Remember this, Thomas? Take y'all back to the day, man. Rise Up Tour a couple years ago.
Original. So look, Jack. So we're gonna give you the keys. So don't burn down the fort while we're gone.
No. It's okay. Hey, y'all, bring them in. They gone, y'all. Bring them in.
All right. So we're gonna give you the keys. You got the keys. So. We're gonna need a brand new Range Rover, so don't wreck it.
We're good. Wow. We're good. Don't worry. While you're gone on the trip, while everybody's gone, I'm gonna take good care of the Rise Up Tour fan club. Change the logo, change the font, change the color. They gone, y'all. Don't worry, we got you covered. Time.
Hey man, hey T Will, man, what you got going on at the control center?
I'm caught up in the matrix today, Thomas. I don't know what the hell is going on with my connection, but you see I'm kind of grainy. But other than that, all's well, man. All's well.
T. Will, you could have made the cruise too as well. Nobody's flying down. Everybody's catching the bus or they're driving down.
Hey, I'm definitely thinking about going next year. The wife has always wanted to go on the cruise, so definitely thinking about it and excited about it, man. You guys look like you're really having fun, Thomas.
Oh, they're having a great time.
Hold on. You ain't seen nothing yet. Hold on.
Uh-oh, somebody sleeping? Let's get him.
Shh. Oh, no. I think everybody up now. I think everybody up now.
Look at Thomas scanning the bus. Thomas walking from seat to seat to see who's trying to sneak sleeping before they get down and party up on the party shit.
But hold on, wait. We do got a Tennessee Titan fan on the bus. We do got a Vikings fan on the bus.
Oh,
You got a Steeler fan on the bus too.
Yeah, we got a Steeler fan on
Where
the
he
bus.
at? Where my Steeler friend at? Where he at? I know we were talking Falcons football the other day. He
Um,
knows football
so,
now.
But so you remember Wally Amos, the famous Amos Cookies? So his
Yeah.
name is unnamed. So he's the
Yeah.
unknown person. He's just a man. He just considered a person. So we're not gonna show his face, but he can hear you. He gets no TV time. Come on, man. You see this on the shirt? He get no TV time.
wow.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. I think that one.
But,
Hold on.
but we showing up appreciate him though. We appreciate you hanging out with the best.
He definitely is hanging out with the best, Thomas. He
This
definitely
is about. This what it's about. Falcon fans are on the road during the off season. We keep talking about this all the time. We have events planned throughout the year for fans. January, February, June, July, August. We have a membership party coming up next month. We just had a cookout a couple days ago, and it's just so much going on before the season starts. But yes, Thomas, we'll take good care of the Rise Up Tour fan club while you're gone. I thank you so much for joining us here on the podcast, and please enjoy yourself on this trip, man.
enjoy.
Oh, we will. But before we leave,
Enjoy.
we got to give y'all what we usually do. So I don't know. Can y'all see the back? Can you see the back of the bus?
We see the back of the bus, everybody. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Rise up, rise up, rise up.
So look. So but before we leave, we're gonna give you the Rise Up Tour special. You ready? Hey,
Does Ben have the guitar ready?
All right, here we go.
Oh God! Thank you for being a friend. Is being played.
Yeah, we can hear it.
If you've been to a Rise Up Tour fan club party on the road, you know when this song is played, you don't have to go home,
Throwing the party.
but you got to get the hell up out of here.
You gotta
Hey, let me
get
tell you
the hell
something.
up out of there.
It's the party bus heading down to Orlando. Big cruise coming up for the Rise Up Tour fan club. Sun and Fun Cruise is coming up next year. Thank you for being a friend, T. Will.
Thank you for being a friend,
Thank
Jack.
you for being a friend, man.
Thank you for being a friend, Thomas.
Hey man, and we out.
Rise up. All right.
Rise up, Thomas. Big shout out to Thomas from the Rise Up Tour fan club.
Rise up.
They are on the way down to Orlando to get on the Sun and Fun Cruise, heading over to the Bahamas. T. Will, thank you for being a friend. Bodie, thank you for being a good friend and a good contractor. You finished up the garage and the driveway the other day. I want to say thank you. I forgot to tell you the other day, but I want to say thank you. I'm going to go ahead and fill out the invoice now and get you your money because it's been some months. But hey, now, T. Will, to start the podcast with a bus full of Falcon fans heading down to the Bahamas, heading down to Orlando before they get on the cruise ship. And that was just the bus. There was another 60 fans probably already at the port waiting on the bus because there's over 125 fans on the bus this year, Thomas. I mean, I'm sorry, on the ship, T. Will, for the Rise Up Tour fan club cruise. But just your thoughts, man. It's the off season. We're doing a podcast, but there is over 100 Falcon fans getting ready to get on the boat to go enjoy themselves for the weekend. Your thoughts on that, T. Will?
Hey man, excited. If you're gonna take your Dramamine, make sure you do that. If you've never been on a ship before, it's probably a good idea to take your Dramamine. Other than that, man, have a good time with some sun and some fun and some relaxation and some libations, and let's get after it, man, on a happy Falcons Friday. Let's do it. I love it. I think it's great. Hopefully next year my wife and I can join, maybe a few kids. I don't know. Kids kind of do their own thing.
Well, now we have some people saying they want the adults only cruise. This cruise was open for, of course, everybody. But they're not saying that, hey, man, you got to do the adults only. They'd love to bring the kids. But sometimes people don't want to do the parenting. They don't want to do the chaperoning. They just want to sit down, enjoy a couple drinks, let auntie and grandma back home take care of the kids for the weekend. They can go out and enjoy a nice cruise with some Falcon friends, Falcon family. But yes, the Rise Up Tour fan club Sun and Fun Cruise is getting ready to get underway. And big shout out to all the fans who made the trip. Safe travels to you all. And of course, we'll see you back next week when you guys get back. But we have the keys to the Rise Up Tour fan club, and we are letting everybody in. The gates are now open, Falcon fans. So we're going to throw a big Project X party on the lawn of the Rise Up Tour fan club. And, we're not going to clean up afterwards. Thomas, you can take care of that when you finish with the cruise, because you want to dip out and go on a cruise, leave old Leave old Jack right here. Leave old Terry right here. All right.
We got a party.
We're going to throw a party on the front lawn of the Rise Up Tour fan club, and we're not cleaning up afterwards.
Not at all. As a matter of fact, we're going to take the vehicle, right? And we're going to go, man. We're going to go partying. So,
Look,
I don't know if you've ever seen this old movie.
Look, Terry.
Let me see it. What we got?
I just
Bam, you got to do that. Don't pick it up. Don't pick it up.
We're partying right here on the front lawn of the Rise Up Tour fan club. Now that Thomas is gone, I just threw a bottle on the front lawn of water. I'm not picking it up.
But before we go, we got to get the libation. So we're gonna take the company Lambo that Thomas left us, and we're gonna take it for a test drive.
Oh shit! I gave Chase the keys. Yo, Chase! Oh shit! Everybody's whipping the whip now.
We gotta take it for a ride, like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. When the parking attendant took that car for a ride. That's what we got to do, man.
There's Falcon fans in the chat. They love talking Falcons football. We woke you all up for fans that's heading to work, fans that's getting ready to go work out, or you're taking care of your family today on this beautiful Falcons Friday. But yes, there is a bus full of Falcon fans getting ready to get on a cruise, about 125 plus. But big shout out to you all getting ready to join, the Rise Up Tour fan club and getting ready to depart on your cruise for the Bahamas. But Deshaun Coswell's in the chat. He said, "What's up, one-timers? Who's the rapper? I'm at the top of the top, but still I climb." Wait, I think I know this one. I'm at the top of the top, but still I climb. That sounds like Jay-Z.
You know what? I'm gonna roll with it. If you say Jay, I'm gonna roll with it. It could be. I don't know. I don't think so. Deshaun here lately hasn't shown a propensity to go for, well, I guess last time he was Lil Wayne, but
I think he knows if he drops 2 more bars on top of this, we're going to get it every time. So he just drops the one line. He's been doing it for about a year and some change now. So it's hard to change up his swag right now.
Yeah, he drops like a little snippet. If you say Jay-Z, I'm going to go with Jay-Z. What is it, fans? Somebody let us know. Or we can.
I'm at the top of the top, but still I climb. Just don't bring no Drake verse in here because we're Team Kendrick. Just don't bring no Drake verse up in here. That's all I ask.
Top.
Team Kendrick. Falcon fans, hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to the chat. Let's get to the comments before we get to the actual show here because it's already 20 minutes in and Thomas showing off with the fan club. Getting ready to get on the cruise. Terry, we sitting here in Atlanta. It is pouring rain. But they getting ready to get on a cruise. I'm a little jealous about that. I'm just a little jealous.
Just a tad bit, just a snippet.
You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do because I'm jealous, Terry?
You're going to throw a big-ass party and make Thomas clean it up?
I'm going to do a flash sale for the Rise Up Tour fan club. I'm going to do a flash sale for the weekend, starting here today on One Time for the Fan. I'm going to post a link. If you want to sign up for the Rise Up Tour fan club on a heavy discounted price, because I hate to tell you this, but last week we are done accepting memberships for the Rise Up Tour fan club. You will be entered on a waiting list after next week for the 2025 season. But hold on, Terry. We're going to do one last push with the flash.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there is more. We are doing a flash sale starting today. I'll get the link up here shortly. I'll post it on One Time for the Fan. And then we have a pop-up show we're going to be doing too as well. We might be working on our new time slot. So you might see some One Time for the Fan notifications pop up here later on today. So Falcon fans, if you want to be a member of the Rise Up Tour fan club, I got another flash sale because I got the keys to the ship now. What the guy say on the Tom Hanks movie? Look at me, Thomas. Look at me. I am the captain now.
I'm the captain now.
So I'm captaining this ship. Flash sale coming up today. Only extended until Monday. Because next week at the 4th of July, the memberships are done for the Rise Up Tour Fan Club 2024, and we'll start working on 2025 because we have a lot of stuff to give out to members, and we don't want no back order of fans who, like last year, they signed up week 4, week 5. Hey, where's my shirt? Where's my badge? It came later on in the year because of how production is during that time of the season, right? So this is the best time to sign up. But yeah, flash sale for the Rise Up Tour fan club. Flash sale for all members that want to join shortly. So big shout out to Dwayne Ruffin. He said one time.
What up, D? What up, D? Hey, Carrie wants to take the whip for a spin, man.
Carrie?
Take the
you
whip.
Come get the keys. Carrie's up there. She's up there making food right now. She's destroying the kitchen of the Rise Up Tour fan club. Carrie's up there making food. I don't know what it is. I can smell it.
Is she making food or fun dip?
Hey, man.
Or fondue, or what do they call it? Fondue, or
I tell you right now, they got a lot of cleaning up to do when they get back from this trip.
They do. This is Georgia, so could be Watergate salad.
I mean, you're talking scrambled eggs with cheese, man.
Oh, she's doing Waffle House. She's doing Georgia. She's doing breakfast. What up, Georgia, Texas boy?
Big shout to Georgia, Texas boy. What it do? One time for the fan. Good morning, Jack and Terry, and all Falcon fans. It's Friday, y'all. Hey, Falcon fans. Falcon fans talking Falcons football on a Falcons Friday. What could be better than that?
Nothing.
Jonta Reviere's in the chat. Morning, fellas.
What up, Jonta? A Super Bowl, but other than that, nothing.
Dwayne Ruffin says, sun and fun? Sheek. More like pain and rain. It's looking bad out here, but you never know. Hopefully the clouds can open up. We get some sun out here in the city because I don't need this. I don't need the greens wet on Sunday when I'm out there on the 18. I don't need that. I don't need that. You know, because I bought these new golf shoes and I'm not trying to get them dirty on some rain. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that. You don't want to scuff. Are they white? What color are they?
Of course they are.
Oh, they're white. Okay.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
It's just the golf. It's just the golf way. Falcon fans, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. The Falconators, and got a celebrity in the chat. The Falconator is here in the chat. Good morning, one time, fan.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's going on?
Miss Carrie's in the chat, tweeting from the Rise Up Tour fan club kitchen upstairs. Hey, Falcons Friday, everyone. Big shout to Carrie here in the chat. Lee Thomas, tailgate party committee is in the building. He's here with the turn up. Lee Thomas, I don't know where you're watching the podcast from, but Lee is also on the ship too as well for the Sun and Fun cruise. He wasn't on the bus, but I know he's on the ship. So I believe he is already in Orlando, probably at the port watching right now. So everybody at the port, big shout to everybody that's down there. Big shout out. Lee's a diehard fan too as well. One time for the fan, and of course of our Dirty Birds. So big shout to Lee Thomas here in the chat. Carrie said, Thomas, y'all are on my neck of the woods. Safe travels. Everyone have a blast. Carrie, that's right. They're about less than an hour from you. So, if you want to head on over to the port and wave the Rise Up Tour fan club flag as they get ready to depart on the, you know how everybody stands on the side of the docks and they all wave at everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Bon voyage. Bon voyage. Bon voyage.
Raymond Collins in the chat with the Hawks hat profile pic. He said, what's up, fellas? With the one time. We talked about the Hawks the other night because we did our podcast during the live draft of the Atlanta Hawks.
Ricochet.
Hawks selected the kid from France.
Zachary Ricochet.
Fans went crazy all over social media. Terry, quickly, I don't want to get too much into Hawks basketball because we're talking Falcons here, but are you excited about the pick?
I am. I think there was definitely a need for a wing. He's got some size. He's 6'9". From what I hear, he's a 3-and-D guy, and I would imagine that he would start or at least get a lot of playing time, being that he's the first pick of the first round of the 2024 draft. So I'm excited about it. Looking forward to see what the young fella can do. What up, Big Low Country Sports?
Hawks got to stretch the floor, man. They got to get back and play defense too. I mean, they can score some points, but I done seen games last year from the Hawks and it was like 128 to 127. It's like, bro, how the hell y'all get like this? Like, just win the game in a dominant fashion. But then again, a lot of them don't play defense. I thought the Hawks were going to go more center, more big man. A lot of 7-footers were coming out. They didn't want to go that route. They went with the young man from France. Well, let's see what the Hawks do this season, right? I'm sure Raymond Collins is excited about the Hawks. He has his profile picture as the Atlanta Hawks hat. So big shout out to Big Low Country Sports in the chat. What about? Big Low Country Sports is in the chat. 330 is in the chat. One time for the fan. What's up? Big shout out to Carrie once again back in the chat. She said, hit that like button, Falcons fam. Terry, we talked about special guests that we have coming up here on the channel. Next week, we have Bryce Lewis from News 4 The week after, we have Daniel Flick from Sports Illustrated, who will be joining us here talking Falcons football. So that's 2 special guests. But last night, you saw for your own eyes the former Falcon player who was chopping it up with me, who said, hey, man, you better get me on this damn podcast. I'm tired of listening and not speaking on the show. He hasn't said nothing in the podcast. He hasn't said nothing in the chat, but he watches the podcast. And yesterday, I ran into him again. I said, yo, hey, bro, what are you doing? I said, bro, you got to get on the podcast. He said, bro, I've been telling you to get me on the podcast. I said, bro, I called your phone the other day on the podcast trying to get the fans all excited about the season, and you ain't pick up. He was like, my bad, bro. But you saw it, Terry. You saw the video. So we have a former Falcon player. Matter of fact, we have a couple. We do have a couple. Yes, we have a former Falcon player, one that is well known, one that y'all love too much, who will be joining us here on One Time for the Fans soon. I'm going to try to get this player on hopefully within the next 2 weeks. So I would say 14-day deadline. We'll go ahead and get this player on. And of course, this season, Rise Up to Our Fan Club. I said, bro, you traveling on to the road to some games this year, right? He's like, of course I'm going on the road. I said, you come with me, man. I said, me and you, we're going on the road this year. We're going to go around. We're going to hang with all the Falcon fans. We're going to go take pictures, man. We're going to go goddamn turn up the city, bring everybody out, but we need you on the road. He said, I got you. So, yeah, this Falcon fan will be traveling. I'm sorry, not only Falcon fan, former Falcons player will be traveling with the Rise Up Tour Fan Club, too, as well. But it's going down in a major way. Lisa Shepard said, greetings from Cincinnati. So Lisa Shepard is here in the chat. Blogging Dirty is here in the chat. She said, facts, Team Kendrick all day. Deshaun Coswell said, the answer is Lil Wayne. We are far off.
Yes, we are. It didn't feel like a Jay-Z lyric. It just, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it was. So I guess Deshaun is on a Lil Wayne bender here because it was Lil Wayne the other day. So clearly Deshaun is a Lil Wayne fan.
Hey, Terry, I know you're in the control room. Could you check the security system? There's a Lambo that just pulled up in the front, a red and black Lambo. I don't know.
I think that's Carrie. I think she left and came back.
Yeah, no, that's Big Low Country Sport.
Big Low.
Yeah, baby, I done told him already. I'm gonna get on the show with him right now. I done told him.
Shit.
Well, I mean, what you want me to say? He's my friend. I ain't gonna hurt his feelings.
Hey, man, let me tell you something.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. My bad.
We didn't hear a thing.
Coach Rona told me to tell you that she wanted the house painted Starburst yellow and not sun yellow.
Starburst yellow to the house? Wow. Starburst yellow is now the new color of the Rise Up Tour Fan Club house.
What's going on?
And Country, can you please, as you're standing here talking to us, can you please turn the car off and not let it do donuts in the front yard?
No donuts in the front yard.
I don't even know where you got this car from, but nobody's in the front seat, but it's doing donuts in the front yard. Can you please turn the car off?
It's doing donuts right now.
Go.
It's doing donuts right now, Country. Come on.
It's going down in a major way. First, we had Thomas Scott from the Rise Up Tour Fan Club checking in with us. Now we have Big Low Country Sports.
Big Low, that's a super chat.
Wait, we might even get a super chat?
That's a super chat.
No.
Country, you here now? Is it dun 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 or is it dun dun dun? So what about you try to low with dun dun at all? Dun 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 at all?
No. It's
not that. It's not that.
We can't. You can't touch the greatness.
Sheesh.
You can't touch the greatness of Charlotte, though. That's one of those that's gonna live on in history. Dun dun it all, dun dun it all, dun dun it all. Nah, you can't touch that one.
Well, we can't play around with Charlotte Lowe's, track there. That's one of the greatest songs in Atlanta, from Atlanta. But with Country being here, I'm trying to do dun 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 dun. I'm trying to get my dun 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 dun. You know what I'm saying? That's a Superman chat.
That's a Superman chat.
I'm trying to get ready for that because we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, and I know.
No. We have officially decommissioned the word 1,000 on this show.
Thou wow.
It is now a thou wow. So say that again, Jack. We are
closing into a thou wow.
There we go.
On the
there
podcast.
we go.
with
There we
subscribers.
go.
And I know when we get there, people's going to say, yo, Jack, what's up with the Superman chats? Well, Steve has his songs. Country has the dun dun dun. That's the Superman chat. We're thinking of something creative over here on One Time for the Fan. I don't know. I might bring the drum set out. I might bring the trumpet out. I might do the whole goddamn Outcast. That's a Superman chat. One of those. You never know. You never know.
What up, Chris?
Big shout out to A1 Forever here in the chat. Big shout out to CJ Henson also in the chat. He said, rise up, Dirty Birds. He's at work watching. Hey, we don't want to be too loud, but rise up, CJ Henson.
Rise up.
It's going down in the major way. Carrie's also in the chat with the big low. DSGB Hall's in the chat with the good morning one time. Don't forget, T-Will, we're waking up the West Coast folks now. Our West Coast folks, they're starting to get up now. They're like, hey, wait a minute. One Time for the Fan is live. Man. So what's going down in a major way? Big Low Country.
What's going on, Bo?
Hey, man, we got some stuff to talk about. This is how cool the podcast is. We haven't even got to our topics yet. We went over the chat. We talked to Thomas. You now have joined to talk Falcons football with us for a couple minutes. So let's get straight to it here, because that's what One Time for the Fan is all about. Breakfast with One Time for the Fan, man. We can wake up. We can grab our orange juice. We can grab our Waffle House, sit down and eat and talk Falcons at 10 o'clock in the morning. When I tell you about being a diehard Falcon fan 24/7, this is what it's all about. Now, Big Low Country, while you're here, we definitely have to get your knowledge, because Braylon Trice, the recent article from Torrey McElhinney about him being an enforcer. I guess that's his nickname now, the Enforcer. So now we have nicknames here in Atlanta, Big Low Country. We have the Enforcer on defense.
Oh, my God.
Braylon Trice, a rookie. Now, we've all seen most of his highlights and some of his tape at Washington, but Big Low Country, please tell me why Torrey McElhinney would put a beautiful article like this out about Braylon Trice, the rookie, the Enforcer. Why did they call him the Enforcer, Big Low Country?
Well, first of all, shout out to Torrey McElhinney, man. You know, that's my people.
Big shout out to Torrey.
Makes great articles, great content. And I'm pretty sure she's seen a lot of things in the mini camps and the OTAs that, you know, would very well justify that. Me myself being a football guy, I don't believe in giving out nicknames before you've done anything.
They used to call me Mr. Steve Young. Well, Mr. Jack Young. So
what?
80 on the run.
Man, now, was that Madden 14 or Madden?
Oh 13? Wow!
Go, man, go! Wow! That's how the play looked too as well. I told him, inside, man. You want to see me running to the sideline? And I thought,
what up, Jabri? What up, Jabri? Yeah, you know what? To be honest with you, Jack, I kind of agree with Country, because you know that's a lot of pressure you're putting on that kid, and you know I agree. I feel like a nickname should be earned. I mean, and great what you did in college, but hey, man, it's the big leagues here, buddy. You know, you got to do it. You got to prove it here. So, I mean, it's great that he was that way in college, but let's see what I just think I don't know. You putting a little pressure on him. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's kind of like the announcer did in the 5 Heartbeats when he was like, "These guys say they are better than the Temptations." I don't know about that, but these 5 guys here getting ready to come on the stage, they say they are better than the Temptations, and the crowd was like, "Boo!" You know what I mean? I think you kind of set my man up there. So I don't know. We'll see.
Braylon Trice, big shout out to Mr. Trice here, man. It's going to be great to have him with the Atlanta Falcons this season. You know, rookie coming into the league. Let's see what this young kid can do. But the Enforcer seems to be his nickname. Falcons linebacker coach spoke of him. He said he's an enforcer in his play and the way he plays and with his strength and power that he possesses. He shows it play in and play out. I think that's the perfect nickname for him. So I know some people might not be big on nicknames here, but now Mr. Braylon Trice, Country, I guess when we're out there week 1, when he gets his first sack, some fans will turn around. That's Mr. Enforcer. I told you. That's Mr. Enforcer. So you got to have an enforcer on your team. Remember, AK had the doctor of the pass rush. Was it doctor of the pass rush?
Dr. Pass Rush, yes,
Dr. Pass Rush. So some players do have some nicknames that's going around. I don't think. Is there any other Falcon players that have some nicknames that we don't know about? Country, Terry?
Well, I thought AK was AK-47, wasn't he?
I mean, some fans made that up because of the name on the back of his jersey, and then Arnold Ebiketie, of course, the way
I like that one better.
AK-47.
I give out like my own nicknames.
Oh.
Country, wait.
Like,
are you telling us that Bigelow Country Sports has his own nicknames for some of these players?
Yeah,
wow.
Like Grady Baby Jared.
Grady Baby Jared.
Grady Baby Jared. Okay,
live.
I get it.
On One Time for the Fan. Can we get one more country that you got?
And then you got last year, in the last couple of years, don't forget about the unicorn and Kyle Pitts.
The unicorn with Kyle Pitts too as well. I think the unicorn.
A lot of people,
using stuff and people put that up.
Been given to him.
Can we use lockdown Terrell, AJ Terrell? People use lockdown too as well for AJ Terrell.
Yeah. People use lockdown. I call them Crisco fingers.
Crisco fingers.
Crisco fingers.
Wow.
Falcon fan. I'm behind. I'm a couple seconds behind here. Hold on, let me get to it.
Crisco? Wow. It just slides through, huh? Wow. Right there.
So the thing is that, like, when it comes to, most DBs play DB because they can't catch as well. When AJ was at Westlake, he was like one of the best receivers they've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
But like at the next level, it's like because he's like, there's been so many times he's been in like great position, and whenever he does get the ball, I don't know if y'all noticed, like, there's been a couple of times he's been close to housing them.
Somebody say he might be throwing them gang signs when you trying to catch the ball. But guess what? He's still a lockdown corner.
He's still a lockdown corner.
He can do one-on-ones. Exactly. We can do in man. We see we can do in zone. But some fans have called out, man, AJ, you had it. You had it. It was in your hands. It was right there. I think this year we get that shine. We get that Kia shine. I think this year AJ probably gets himself about 4 or 5 picks, bro. That's it. Like, that might be the counter to what Steve said the other night. You don't need 42 sacks, but let AJ get about 3 or 4 picks this year.
That's it.
Check out Archangel's comment, Jack.
Let's not forget Mr. Jack Spade, Mr. Jack Spade twin, Mr. Give him Helms. Oh my God. So yeah, some fans said like DeMarco Helms for some strange reason. Country, you was there last year when DeMario pulled out the hey, DeMarco Helms, come on over here and meet your twin. Hey, Jack, come over here real quick. Come meet your twin. Like Uncle Elroy. Hey, come on over here. Come meet your twin. Come on over here and meet your cousin real quick, man. Come on over here, man. Put your plate down, man.
Come over here. And you like each other.
Now, nephew, you're welcome to anything in my kitchen but this woman. Other than that, come on in. Give your Uncle Elroy a hug. Come on, nephew.
Oh, man.
T-Will, you on point with that, T-Will. Touchdown for Terry. We are up now. We're up in the 4th.
Another nickname that I gave out was Maple Syrup.
Maple Syrup?
Yes, sir.
For who?
For Matthew Bergeron. That's what you put on top of your pancake.
He's Canadian.
Wow.
Hello.
Wow.
Country's here dropping goddamn gems. Oh my God.
Across borders, ladies and gentlemen. Across borders.
10:19 in the morning. What do we do?
Across borders.
Country, did you notice that it's raining outside too as well? I don't know about I'm looking at the golf shoes like, do I want to get them dirty?
Nah, you might. Well, they should be good by then.
I'm going to try to put some bags over the shoes. I'm going to play a little fancy on Sunday. They're going to be like, what? Why the hell the kid over there in the Falcon hat has the bags over his shoes? Why I paid $100 and something for these golf shoes? Not getting them dirty on the first day.
Man,
it's like you watching the scene from Friday with Chris Tucker with Smokey and the Chuck Taylors, and he's trying to stop the car. And you looking at him scuff the Chuck Taylors. It's like, bruh. That's how I'm looking if I go out there day one with these new golf shoes and I get them wet and get them dirty. Like, bruh. Can't do this. That's not how we do it. Big shout to everybody in the chat. Big shout to everybody watching. But let's take away the nickname. Country. T. Will, let's take away the nickname for Braylon Trice.
Okay.
The enforcer, the type of his physical play of what he can bring to this defense, of what he can bring to this team. Country, T. Will, we talked about it on draft night, but then we stayed away from Braylon Trice because we have so much going on here with the Falcons the past couple of weeks. Let's get back to Braylon Trice. Country, what is he bringing to this team that Falcon fans can say, holy shit, this rookie was scouted well from Terry and that group?
Well, I think the biggest thing that he's bringing, I know that the linebackers coach talked about his strength and his power and talked about how he will be able to enforce, but I think his motor is the
high motor kid.
Thing.
Yeah.
That motor, it got some good synthetic oil in it, Bo, and it gets changed every 3,000 miles.
What?
Kids change.
he got a good motor, Bo. He got a good motor. If you go watch his film, just look and see how many effort sacks he gets. Like there's, I don't know if that's a bad thing, but the fact that there's so many times where he gets sacks on the second, third move. Quarterbacks run into the opposite side, and he comes down and cleans it up.
Mm-hmm.
That in the defensive room, man, that's infectious.
Yeah.
That's one thing that a lot of people say: turnovers and sacks. They're infectious. If I look and I see T. Will got him a sack, I'm on that defensive line. I want to get one too.
Let's do it.
You didn't draw up the sack to where it's supposed to be a blitz play, or it's a play where Trice maybe doing this in practice where he's going around the tight end, he keeps going around the tight end, but then again in the game, the tight end is not there. He may move to the other side. The guard shifts down. Trice sees an opening, he goes after it. So there's different ways where Trice can get these sacks. But like you said, Country, when one guy gets a sack, it brings that energy to the team. Like shit. All right, bet. Watch this one. Let me get my shine now.
Exactly. Like, Coach, I got good oil too.
Shit. So you talking about all synthetic oil in here when they go into the shop now?
Hello.
SA30.
So we ain't talking about none of the defense. They ain't going to talk about something. Let me get that $25 oil for the K. Nah, we doing high performance, high maintenance.
That Dollar General oil. You ever got oil from Dollar General before?
There goes the sponsorship with Dollar General.
Falcon fans, wow!
Falcon fans, hit that like, share, subscribe button.
Wow! Jack chose violence, gentlemen. Jack chose violence. Okay.
They're over there watching the podcast like. Crack jokes on us. Crack jokes on us. You know who we are? Dollar General.
We everywhere.
We everywhere, man.
Even tried our oil. How would
we
you
everywhere.
Know? How would you know?
Just like on the Giants Hard Knocks the other night, you're looking at the phone. Hey, I want to pick up. It's Jack from One Time for the Fan calling. I want to pick up.
It's Jack. It's Jack from State Farm. You want to pick up?
Jabri Harper is here in the chat. Georgia, Texas boys in the chat. Lisa Shepard, Carey is in the chat. Falcon fans, if you're watching, if you're listening, drop a comment in the chat. Drop your questions about the Atlanta Falcons offseason here in the chat. Season ticket holders, where are you guys checking in? Where are you guys repping? We have a lot of season ticket holders from the Benz here in the stadium too as well. Big shout out to you all. Country, any shout out to the Terrace folks?
Shout out to all the Terrace folks. Shout out to Cole. Everybody.
Big shout out to Cole. You want to get right at the game? You want to sit fancy and clean at the game? Better holler at Cole.
Shout out to the Goldwing Club.
He's taking it to the next level here, Terry. He's not just shouting out sections. He's shouting out the clubs.
Also shouts out to the new Molly B's Lounge.
The new Molly B's Lounge ain't even open yet.
Yeah, but shouts out to everybody that's taking care of Molly B's Lounge. Molly B's Lounge is gonna be lit.
You giving a shout out to Chef Matt for the lobster mac and cheese too as well.
Shouts out for the lobster mac and cheese.
Chef Matt will be back on the podcast real soon. Country, did you hear about the special guest that we have coming up? We have Bryce Lewis from News 4 next week. We have Daniel Flick from Sports Illustrated the following week. And then confirmed last night, we got a Falcon player who's going to be talking Falcons football with us.
Ooh.
Terry saw the video. Don't want to just give the announcement away just yet. But Terry saw the video and said, oh, shit, let me get my jersey.
I did. I said, make it a double X, Jack. Make it a double X. So, but yeah, man, we're excited about it. we're looking forward to it, But hey, hey, country's shouting out all these folks because when you got 5K subscribers, man, you can't do it at just any level, Jack. You know what I mean? You got to
Just
do it.
imagine Country shouting out all of his 5,000 subscribers.
Wow, we'd be here all day.
We'd be here till week 1.
Dang, come on.
And big shout out to Smitty. Just imagine if Smitty started, we'll be here till next season.
Yeah, we would be.
Oh, shout out to Smitty.
We really would be.
Big shout out to Smitty, big shout out to A1, big shout out to Birdo, big shout out to all the content creators that's talking Falcons football. Because what else can you do on a Falcons Friday? Falcon fans talking Falcons football on a Falcons Friday.
Speaking of all the content creators, I want to let y'all know week 2 of the preseason, we're going to be getting together, doing a little meet and greet. Location is to be determined, so definitely want to put that out there as well.
Falcon fans, don't forget, we have a meet and greet coming up. Not only the Rise Up Tour fan club meet and greet next month, but we also have a content creator meet and greet. Fans want to come out, chill, hang out, watch the game. I think I don't know if it's Braves or Falcons we might be doing the game for, but we want fans used to have a good time. Country, it's the off season, bro.
What you say?
It's the off season. We're trying to do things to get prepared for the season. Like, these are things that fans do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So big shout out to everybody here. T-Will?
Yeah, I got a question for you.
Yeah, man.
Of our new draft pick defensive lineman, and I'm talking about Rook Dorless and our man here, Braylon Trice, who would you guys say is going to get the most sacks this year?
I call Trice, but Country?
I'm going to say that Braylon Trice will get the most sacks, but I'm going to say that Rook is going to be the most impactful player.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rook is the reason why them guys are heading over there to Trice, huh?
Exactly. I feel like the run
shit,
game.
this guy big as hell. Oh shit. Oh no. Goddamn Braylon Trice. And that's where those games against, like you said, Country, Aiden O'Connell, the Vikings, or maybe the Minnesota Sam Darnold game. There's gonna be some games with some of them quarterbacks. You got to get pressure on them. They're not Pat Mahomes. They're not Russell Wilson. They're not Jalen Hurts. Like, you got those games where you got to rack up on sacks, right? There got to be some stat padding games, right, Country?
Got to be. And I'm gonna go out on the limb. I'm gonna make my prediction. I'm gonna say Rook is going to lead the team in tackles for loss.
Rook will lead the team in tackles for loss. Country.
It's a big statement.
You're in here dropping gems on the nicknames. You mentioned your interesting facts about Braylon Trice, but now you're in here saying Rook is going to be the man with the most tackles for loss on the team. That's a whole lot of backfield action for Rook this season.
That's a lot. Who say what say you, Jack?
I'm on Team Trice right now, man. Like, if you're going for tackles for loss and that type of thing, I mean, Country definitely hit it on the nose with Rook because his pressure rate at Clemson was pretty high. And you talk about his RAS score too as well. Country, he was ranked 14th or 15th all-time highest RAS score.
Yes, sir.
We can't overlook that too as well, because that comes into the scouting department of why they brought these players in. And I can see Rook. Matter of fact, going off of last year, if you're going off of the rookies, I'm heavy on, of course, Braylon Trice. If you're going off for the whole team, don't forget about what David Amiata did last year too.
That's who I was going to say. That's who I was going to say.
He got injured too as well, and then playing with the line that, when he went down and Grady went down and Campbell with his age had to step in and play so many roles, it really hurt us on the depth part too as well. But don't forget about old Eddie.
Eddie Kang Jr.
Eddie Kang Jr.
Wow.
If he makes the 53, maybe we will see some big heavy run stop defense from Eddie Goldman this year. But I got my eye on Braylon Trice. That's who I'm watching this year on the defense when he's in the game. Of course, all players, but Braylon Trice is my guy on defense. Am I wrong, Terry? Am I good?
I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong at all. I first off, I think this is a tremendous defensive line. Let me just say that. So,
did they say we ranked last per PFF?
Who?
I think PFF said that we might. I might be wrong now. I think PFF said that we ranked last on the defensive line.
Yes,
last year, or with our current list of players
this year.
Wow.
So, matter of fact, it's funny how you say that, because remember we was talking in the chat the other day, Terry and Chase had pointed this out, that there was an article that, here it is, PFF ranks the Falcons' defensive line among the worst in the NFL. That is Matt Urban from PFF who put the article out. But remember, no, I'm sorry. Matt Urban's with Falcons Wire. I apologize. PFF put the article about the Falcons ranks defensive line among the worst. But then we saw right after the draft that there was an article came out about the Falcons have the most improved defensive line in the NFL. So, Terry, what is going on here? PFF talking about we have one of the worst defensive lines, but we saw the article when the draft was over saying that we have one of the most improved defensive lines. What is your thoughts, Terry? Not just as a Falcon fan, but what are your thoughts on these articles here?
I don't know. I mean, maybe they have two guys that really hate each other at work. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Because I don't know how you can be the most improved defensive line in I don't know, April and May, and in June we suck big donkey hooters. Like, what happened? What, you know what I mean? Like, I don't. Yeah, that was a bit much. That was. All right, 15.
Hold on, turn your attention to the field. Referee's on the field.
15-yard penalty.
15-yard penalty. T. Will for using donkey hooters. 15-yard penalty for T. Will for using donkey hooters.
I'm just saying.
To the goal. Repeat second down.
Half the distance to the goal. Damn. No, seriously. There's inconsistency. So, like, I mean, let me ask you this. The one where they're saying, I don't know, basically we suck and we suck the best or we're the worst in the league. Did that recently come out or did
wait,
that?
Wait, hold on. Wait, does that occur flag suck the best? Does that?
Hold on, we're going to the booth.
Oh wow, another one. Golly. Wow.
Hold on, I gotta get my mic ready. You know how you go to the sideline and see the referee over there talking?
That's a tough crowd. Wow. Country chose violence today. Wow. Okay. Wow.
Penalty on the defense. Number 54.
He's gonna grab me by my face mask.
Number 54.
Wow.
Country, what did he say?
He said because we suck the best.
Suck the best. Number 54.
Oh wow.
After this is to the goal.
Oh my goodness. All right. Take 3. Let's try it again. In all seriousness,
fans gonna be in the chat this season like, hold on, Jack, yo, hold on. Blow that whistle. Blow the whistle.
I don't even want to say what I was gonna say. No, Berto
got to stop at work. Berto got to put
hold
on. Berto on the call like, wait a minute. What did he just say? Berto on the phone at work like, hold on. Ma'am, I got you in a minute. What the hell did Terry just say? Country, after the game, you're going to get a message from Terry like, hey, I appreciate you joining the podcast, but let me tell you something, man. I'm trying not to get no more penalty yards for this season. I'm over 100.
Oh my God! I've become the Rasheed Wallace of the show. Oh wow!
Who knew it? Full Ron Artest on us.
Who knew it?
What's his name in the Meta World Peace?
What the hell are we talking about? Okay. Oh my God! All right, let's try this again. Take 4. I just think it's
the defensive lines. The PFF saying that we're among the worst, but there was another article saying that we was among the best improved.
So the one saying we're the worst. When was that released? Was that recently?
That one was released, as Chase put it in the chat, less than a week ago. I can pull it up for you here, Terry.
And by whom? And when I say that, like, who was the author of this article?
Well, you know, the one who wrote the one for Falcons Wire was Matt Urban. But big shout out to Matt Urban because I'm sure he's a Falcon fan. But he was just commenting on what PFF wrote. So we need to go find the PFF article. Probably get that ready for Sunday night. Let's get that ready for Sunday night.
Let's do that.
Talk about how PFF ranks the Falcons among the worst. But that was June 25th. So that was just a couple of days ago.
All right. And then the one where they're saying Was it PFF that said we were the most improved?
That was what we talked about right after the draft, Terry. We posted the article here on the stream. I'll get that one ready for Sunday night too as well. We'll come back and talk about both articles.
I'm getting ready to get another penalty, but if I interpret this right, we're the most improved. But to quote the guy from Major League, we suck again. Is that what they're saying? Is that what we're getting from the crew at PFF? We still suck. We suck again. Okay.
Hold on, country guy. Head to the booth.
Well, I mean,
there's no penalty on the field for.
I mean, since he gave us a warning, I don't think
referee comes back. There's no penalty on the field for interference.
Yeah. I think we'll wave that flag.
Bottom
Yes. You can't run those go routes on me, baby. Let's go.
Coach, you missed it Saturday.
Let's go.
I know we're talking defensive lines. Terry, you got to finish up what you're talking about with defensive lines here. But Terry made country one of the most incredible catches. Remember that Julio tiptoed catch on the Super Bowl from Matt Ryan through the. Terry made a crazy catch because the woods was there's a line along the side of the grass that kind of dips down into the woods where if you go down this hill, country, you're gonna slide down about a good 15-20 feet. It's kind of like the Flowery Branch Hill at practice.
Yeah, I know Bodie cuts along the side of it every week.
Wow. Country is firing.
God, I had to hold that one in.
Yay. Now, which one was that, country? Was that buckshot or the bullet? Buckshot comes first, right? Was that the buckshot? Was that the buckshot?
No, that was just bird shot because it's bridge.
Country. Your boy T. Will caught one of the Julio catches on the sideline. I don't know. I think the Giants fan threw that ball, but Terry didn't want to. And all the fans turned around like, "Oh, Terry, Terry." Terry talking about his back and his knees and his arm. Terry made that one catch talking about some take me out the game, coach. Take me out the game.
That was it.
Remember them plays when Julio used to run like 80 yards down the field and he'll come back, hands on the hips.
That was it.
Man.
Take me out the game, coach.
That was it. Well, for like a half a second, I saw 16. And then after I caught it, my body was like, nah, bro.
You back in your 50s.
No, I was back to 50. Quickly.
Well, I mean, that's how it works. That's how it works here.
Oh, yeah.
Like, once you get to a certain age, it's like, you can't do it consistently, but, we have spurts. We do,
man. Hey, it's like Rocky told Apollo, man, that ain't us no more, Apollo. We can't do that no more. We're like regular people now.
You're hitting it with these lines, man. Either we're gonna call Tyler Perry and get you on the set, or we're gonna have to take one of these penalties away. But you're killing it with the lines, man. You did it with the 5 heartbeats. You did it with Friday. Now you're doing it again with Rocky. You're 3 for 3, Terry. You're 3 for 3.
I'm trying.
You're 3 for 3, but you still racked over 40 yards in penalties. So
I did. It's better than the other game, though. That was like I don't know how I didn't get.
Oh, you and Kerry that night. You guys were well over 125
you
yards
were on one.
in penalty yards. We went back to the drawing board after that. Right back to the war room. Like Kerry,
man, boy, I bet you there was a lot of sprints ran in practice.
Oh yeah. Oh, we ran a lot of laps, country. But Kerry and I are the BPE twins. Go ahead with the flag.
Well.
I used the acronym. Right?
Did we?
I used the acronym.
Wait a minute. BPE.
Oh, he's gonna make me say it. Drum roll, please. Big Penix Energy. Bam!
Oh man. Wow.
That is a scuffle. You hear the whistle keep going? That is a scuffle.
Referee about to pass out.
You got to break the players up. Remember that scuffle a couple years ago? Who was that? That was on the offensive lineman guard. Who was that trying to defend the rookie?
Was it Burdick a couple of years ago that got into that?
There was a couple of years that training camp that had a scuffle, and people was like, "Who's that in the scuffle?
Oh yeah, I can't remember.
That was the guy who was the defensive tackle we had that came over for like half of the season and he left.
You got me.
Who's the damn tackle, man? He got into a fight in camp.
That's an Eric Parker question.
Who's
country
the big defensive tackle, man? He was only with us that 2020-21 season with Mariota. He got mad after that Saints game when we pulled him out on that defensive line with Grady and when the Saints came back. Anthony Rush.
Oh,
Anthony Rush.
Anthony Rush, yeah.
There's a scuffle out there. Who's fighting? 1 year deal.
He said 1
That's
year.
how it normally goes, though, right?
1 year deal.
That's how it normally goes, right?
He said, you know what he said? Here comes another line. Not gonna be here anymore. That's
And you listen to the comment. I'm going back to 2021. Like, oh man, he's over there defending the rookie. Oh, that's a bet. And then like 3 weeks later, he's been released from the team.
He said, so wait a minute. You fired him? No, we fixed the glitch. You fired him.
Oh
No,
my
we
God.
fixed the glitch. That's from Office Space.
Oh my God.
It's a great movie, by the way, if you guys haven't seen it. If you guys have not seen it, it's hilarious.
Falcons fans. Terry, quickly, before we get to the last topic, your thoughts, and don't give away too much because we'll talk about this Sunday night, but on the defensive line, most improved article that we talked about weeks ago, and then the worst amongst the NFL that they're saying here on PFF.
I mean, a little inconsistency, maybe. Like, I mean, what else can you draw from that? Like, I mean, I legitimately don't know how you can be one of the most improved off defensive line, which, by the way, our defensive line wasn't bad last year. We were just injured. We were the 18th ranked defense. Like, how do you do that? And your defensive line is terrible. I've taken too many penalties, guys. I'm not going to say it, but it's inconsistent. You know what? I would like a definition. I would like to know how they arrived at, you guys are the most improved, but you're still worse than Naval Link. Like, I just want to know. Can I say Naval Link?
We'll find out, but you can hear on the podcast. We can get to that Sunday night as we
They're
talk
in my
more
ear
about
saying I
defense.
can say Naval Link.
Well, I mean, maybe it's one of those cases where they thought this whole time that we were a boo-boo sandwich. But this year, they just feel like there's a little bit more bread, I guess.
So
makes the boo-boo sandwich a little bit.
You put a little bit more bread on the boo-boo sandwich, it makes the sandwich less boo-boo.
Less creamy.
There you go.
Less creamy.
Can we sit on the camera? We can? We're good? All right. We didn't lose those sponsorships? All right, we're good. Checking in with the front desk over there like, no, you're good. Didn't lose no sponsorships. Lawyers on standby.
Next week, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about sandwiches made of fecal matter. Yes.
Anthony's in the chat. He said, what's good? What's good? One
Yes.
time for the fan. Jack Terry Bigelow, what's good? Anthony, I met Anthony the other day at the fan club cookout.
Yes, we did.
He drove down from Tennessee to be around, some diehard Falcon fans.
Yes, he did.
But talking to Anthony, talking to his friend CJ, talking to a lot of people that was there, people can't wait for the season. Like, they just can't wait. They love to hear these podcasts. It gets them through their day. It gets them through their work week. And then when the Falcons post anything, the Falcons can post a cat and dog race tomorrow, and there will be 1 million fans watching it. Because anything the Falcons do right now in this offseason, fans want to be a part of it. They took away the practices, country, as you know, that we love so much about going out there to Flowery Branch. We was trying to plan something this year for Falcon fans at open practice, and then they took that away, and now we have the July 27th. Then we have August the 2nd, right? And then we have preseason shortly after. So Falcon fans, just enjoy this offseason. As you can see, we're having some laughs. We're joking about, nicknames and other things that's, Falcon and non-Falcon related. But at the end of the day, when you tell me to put that jersey on or put that Falcon hat on or put that Falcon shirt on, I'm going to be there repping my team.
That's
Country
right.
too as well. T-Will too as well. As we get ready to wrap up the podcast here on One Time for the Fan. Country, I got to ask you your thoughts. There was a post that Kerry shared with us the other day about quarterbacks with the best weapons in the NFL. And this might even carry over to Sunday's podcast. So Falcon fans in the chat, let's talk about this. At quarterbacks with the best weapons in the NFL, country, they have the Chiefs at number 10. The quarterbacks with the best weapons in the NFL. They said Pat Mahomes, Rice, Brown, Worthy, and Kelsey is who the Chiefs had for the best weapons in the NFL. At number 9, they have the Seahawks, Geno Smith, Metcalf, Lockett, JSN, which is Jackson Smith, and of course Noah Fant too as well. At number 8, they have the Atlanta Falcons.
So they're not putting the running backs in there, right?
Well, yes, they are, because for number 8, they have Kirk Cousins. They have the Falcons. They have Kirk Cousins, Drake London, Mooney, Pitts, and Bijan. Number 7, they have Jared Goff with the Lions, St. Brown, Williams, Laporta, and Gibbs. Number 6 is the Dolphins. 5, this is where it gets ugly here. At number 5, they're saying the Vikings. Country.
What?
With J.J. McCarthy, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Hawkinson, and Jones. Number 4, they have the Texans. 3, they have the 49ers. 2, they have the Eagles. And number 1, they have the Chicago Bears.
Wow.
But the Falcons sit 8th on this list of quarterbacks with the best weapons in the NFL. Kirk Cousins, London, Mooney, Pitts, Robinson. Definitely could have been higher on that list. But your thoughts, country? Do the Falcons have some of the best weapons? Looking at all the NFL teams, would you rank them in Big Low Country's top 10 ranking of teams with the best weapons to use on offense in the NFL?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, whenever you name the list, the thing is that, you know, I mean, I know I say this all the time. If we're a fifth, we'd all be drunk. Like there are a lot of ifs. Like as far as the weapons, because Drake, you know, I mean, Drake still hasn't like necessarily gone off yet. Like, you know, he hasn't gone off like a top 10 wide receiver yet. Darnell Mooney, like, we know there's potential there. You know, Kyle Pitts, we've seen what he's capable of, like at the beginning of this presidential administration. And then, I mean,
wow.
you know,
Wow.
Wait a minute.
From way downtown.
Tried to stay from way
downtown.
Tried to stay away from that
way
one.
downtown.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying,
last night
about 4 years ago or 3 years ago.
Yes.
You said 4 score? No, you said 4 years ago. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So, and then it's like with Bijan, it's like we still don't know what he's capable of because, you know, Arthur Smith just randomly take him out because he said he has a headache. So, I mean,
and then puts him back in the block.
Yeah. So I mean, so it's one of those situations where it's like I can see it being a top 10 offense based off of the names, but I mean, I guess it's just one of those things where it's like, show me the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Show me the money.
Exactly. It's like I'm just ready to see it all come together. I think it can, but I'm just ready for it to actually happen. You know, I don't want the Falcons to be like, you know, that uncle that every black family has that, you know, tells us he's going to do something but never does it.
Shit.
Wow.
That's tough.
Way downtown, ladies and gentlemen. Big Low Country.
Uncle Q on the phone.
He's here every Friday morning, ladies and gentlemen. Big Low
Country. He told you last time. Go on, Uncle Q. He gonna tell you that same shit.
Wow. Did he just drop that drunk uncle in that next year? I'll do better. I'll do better. And by the way, Jenny, David,
you got Country racking up a lot of wows over here, but then you got Terry racking up a lot of penalty yards. We're going to get to that after the podcast. We're going to get to. I'm gonna have one of them moments. You ever seen what's that guy's name that does those videos where he's got the disguise and he's talking about the players?
Yeah.
Oh,
Country,
yeah.
You seen the videos, right? Country, he was like, "Now you see, you should have been over there covering them, but no, he fell asleep like a guy on the bus on the last stop."
Wow.
I'm gonna get to Terry in that chat, like, Terry. Now you saw Country got 5,000 subscribers, huh? And we trying to get there. Them there penalty yards you got right here. The donkey hooters. Remember you said that? What the hell is donkey hooters, Terry?
Still trying to figure out what donkey hooters are. Like,
Terry coming back Sunday show with a shirt, donkey hooters shirt, donkey hooters hat.
Oh my God, that'd be great. That'd be great. That would be. You know what? Hey, we need to start coining some phrases, bro. That would be great. That would be great. No, but
this whole show I've been thrown off ever since because I can't. trying to picture it, trying to visualize it. And,
It's like I'm traumatized.
yeah, it's like Donkey
It's a
Hooters.
trigger.
Yeah,
It's a
somebody
Coach
right
trigger.
Ronald,
now in
you
the
heard
chat like
Donkey Hooters before?
they going to Google like donkey hooters.
Okay. Coach Ronald never heard of them either. So.
Oh shit, this is NSF. There's NSFW. Wasn't supposed to look at this. Wife come in. What you doing? I'm on the donkey
Oh,
hooters.
nothing, buddy. Nothing.
Yeah, Terry, what'd you do,
Nothing.
Terry? Now you
Nothing.
blaming Terry. Wife got you in trouble. What the hell you doing looking at donkey hooters? Terry said it. The T-Wheel.
Now,
Who the hell is
now I'm
this
gonna
T-Wheel
get-
you
You
keep
walking
talking
in
about?
there,
I'm
Terry,
gonna
I
get
seen-
disinvited to Jack's house now. Like, no, he cannot come. Do
Oh,
not
why
Oh,
bring
we are
him.
making a mess
phone.
on the front
Do
lawn of the Rise
not
Up Tour
bring
Fan Club.
him.
Don't forget about the Flash membership that's coming up here shortly. But yeah, that's what it's all about, man.
Seriously. So, in regards to the Vikings, that I can see that because if you look at their offensive players PFF rankings, they're pretty high. So that's from a weapons perspective, I can see that. Now, again, they don't have Kirk to drive the car anymore because what good is a Ferrari if you don't have the driver to drive it, right?
Exactly.
I mean, Stallion without a war, the warrior may as well be dead. That's my last movie reference for the day. But
Wow.
no, I mean, and
He's on it today. He's making up for those
He's on
penalties.
top of it.
I had my wake up juice this morning.
Got fans in the
but,
chat like, there you go, Terry. About time you get in the game. There you
right.
go.
That's right. Let's do it. Yes. Coach, can I come out? My back. Yeah.
Terry's taking the playoff.
In my back. It will be referred to. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I was about to make a Julio Jones joke, but I'm not choosing violence today. I'm going to be.
Hey, you gotta be careful now because with some of these former players we got come to the podcast, you never know. Now you
Julio's
never
a big
know.
dude, man. I don't want it with Julio. I don't want smoke.
Julio gonna show up and be like,
Hall of Fame Falcon.
episode 221, Terry.
Wait, hold up,
remember
Jack.
that shit?
No, hold up, Jack. You know you done fucked up, right? You know what you did, right? So you definitely made that comment at 10:45 a.m. That's what you're saying? You made the
You
comment.
never know,
That's
man.
what you saying?
You never know. When we
Hey,
share
you
this
never know, bro.
podcast, when we put it out, you saw it randomly. I mean, big shout out to the homie, but D'Offer jumped in the chat one time and talking Falcons with the fans, and fans were like, "Oh my God, that's really D'Offer." Yes, that's really D'Offer. So big shout out to D'Offer, but yes, big shout out to Julio too. But Terry, it's on you.
Yeah, no. Hey, I think the Falcons. Look, I bump what they're saying about the defensive line. I think this team is going to be great. I think our offense is going to cook people. I think we have probably collectively. Here goes another stupid Terry comment. I think collectively, we might have the most depth, right?
Mm-hmm.
We might have the most depth. And I say that because you still got Rondell Moore. You still got Ray. You still got Casey Washington. You got, what's his name from Alabama? Like, we have weapons. We probably have 6 primo weapons. And the guys that we got replacing them are not that bad either. And on most teams, you might have 1 and 2 might be great, but 3 and 4, there's a drop-off. I don't know that the drop-off is that steep for our offensive weapons. So I think we have depth. We have guys that can do different things. And I think we're going to get out there and kick some arse. And I'm okay with ranking 8 because whatever, it's a ranking. And if the same people ranked our defense, whatever, we'll see when we get on the field. But I'm good with it. Jack, what say you?
You're going to have a lot of people speaking this offseason about the Falcons improved here. The Falcons did not improve here. The Falcons need this player. The Falcons do not need this player. So like Terry said earlier, maybe you got a lot of people who just are not cool with each other this offseason. Because it seems like somebody's just trying to counter an article with another article. But we talked about, it was mentioned that the Falcons had one of the most improved defensive lines after the draft. But then again, I guess they must have looked at the numbers from a different view and said, oh, I'm sorry, not only a different view, but from a different journalism company, a different universe. I mean, there's
universe, maybe.
We're in the multiverse right now, right? So you got Fox and you got Marvel and you got Sony, right? You gotta see the universe here, right? So from PFS rankings now to what we saw when the draft was over, it's totally different. But for Falcon fans here in the chat, we know what we have here on paper and on the field. too as well. And I think we've improved in a lot of areas. One being that wide receiver room, and of course being that offense as a whole. Right. So it started with that quarterback. I told you about the game in Arizona last year. The fan coming over to me saying, "Hey, you guys are just one quarterback away. See you next year, buddy." Cardinals fans, they paid Kyler how much? For what? But now you see with Atlanta, we got Kirk Cousins. What you say, Country?
Oh, I paid him all that to play Call of Duty.
Call of Duty and chess.
That first wow was a little faint, man. Like he had performance anxiety or something.
It was ending off the wow. So it was funny. The other night I was watching Adult Swim or watching that show on Cartoon Network, whatever that shit is. And next thing you know, they're getting ready to go to a commercial, and I hear wow, and I said, "What the? Who hit the button?" I said, "Who hit the button?" I ran out there looking at the computer. I'm like, "Who hit the button?"
Like, wait a minute, we streaming right now?
We streaming? Are we live? Somebody's replaying. Is somebody watching the show?
Oh my God, that is a nightmare I have. That is a nightmare I have, bro. Oh my God, that's a nightmare.
Apparently from, I guess, Cartoon Network or one of those shows. But I heard it the other night, and I was like, no way.
That would have scared the bejesus out of me, bro. I have this recurring nightmare that I'm shirtless with just chains and taco meat, and the camera's on, and it's I don't know, it's just this recurring nightmare.
All right. Blow the whistle, Jack. Blow the whistle. I just imagine
taco meat. Taco meat. Everybody says taco meat. Come on.
I just imagine Terry
taco meat. Wow, you
taco meat. I just imagined it.
Now, come on, country. Come on, country. We got to stick together, country. We got to stick together. Come on, man.
Penalty on the defense. On Terry. 2024 taco meat. Totally different than 2018 taco meat. 2024 taco meat on Terry. 10-yard penalty. Automatic first down. See the ref turn two.
Defense coordinator like, Wilson, get your ass over here right now. Get over here right now. You spit on that.
That's one of those moves where you look at the defensive coordinator and he's like, this kid again? Oh, shit. It depends on what coordinator you got. You might have Dean Pease. He'll be fired up on the sideline. You might have Arthur Smith. He's over there. He's talking to somebody.
Oh, boy.
I tell you, one of the greatest moments to see Arthur Smith, though, is that game when they mic'd him up and he was on the sideline. But we're gonna run the piss out this ball. We're gonna run the piss out this ball. Calls upstairs. You ready? You ready to run the piss out this ball?
I'm sitting there like, I mean, that's nothing new. Like what?
We're gonna run it 18 times down their throats.
Hey man, best pregame speech ever.
Wasn't that the beer game? Was that the beer game? When you brought out the Coors Light for the offensive line?
I don't know.
After the game? I think it was. I think it was the beer game. After we ran the ball just crazy in that second half, he went over there and had drinks in the club with the offensive line.
The offensive lineman. That's right.
Yeah, man.
No, but seriously, there's this YouTube video, and it's a high school team, and this coach is talking to him, and the whole theme of it is I am a champion, and he goes on this barrage of I don't understand failure. What happened to country? Oh man, we got to bring him back. Did he drop off?
I believe so. Hold on, let me check with security. Did country do something? Because he's supposed to be here.
Did he drop off? What happened?
Did he do something? Where's the Lambo?
I don't know.
Somebody's in the Lambo? Can you check the security camera? Is somebody in the Lambo?
Somebody took the Lambo. Going to the club. No, but in all seriousness, there's this YouTube video, and it's titled "I Am a Champion." Mm-hmm. But this coach gives this rousing speech of I don't understand failure. I don't understand drop passes. I don't understand and at the end of it, like you literally have goosebumps. And that's what I would give the writers of that article, because they really need to do better. Okay, because I don't get how we're Who did we lose? First off, that has made us the worst. We lost who?
They're
We
looking at,
lost.
if you're looking at the defensive line situation, they're looking at Calais and Bud Prop.
Okay, and no disrespect to them. They're great, right? But you still got Grady, you still got Onyemata. You maybe have Eddie. Like, I don't. You got Kentavious Street. You got the dude we signed from Washington. How did we arrive at, or what metric did we use, right? And like, I don't know that NFL stats are metric driven like baseball. Baseball, you got a stat for everything. And you start to look at them, you can understand something. Like maybe you have a guy that's hitting 200. And what that means, ladies and gentlemen, is in baseball, if you hit the ball if you get a hit 3 out of 10 times, you're doing well. If you're doing 2 out of 10 times, not so much, right? But maybe you're hitting 220, right? And you've got 10 home runs, but your hard hit rate is one of the best. You can see that this guy's going to break out, right? I don't know that the NFL has stats like that are that granular to where you can see, well, I mean, he had 15 tackles for loss, but, 5 of the teams that he did it against really suck. I mean, I don't understand. I just don't understand how we got there. I do not understand with the players that we have, right? With the players that we have on this team. I don't know how they came at that conclusion. So what I will commit to doing is between now and Sunday, I'm going to delve into that a little bit.
Yeah, and we can definitely be back ready for Sunday.
Something's missing here. Something's missing here. Yeah.
And that's great. That's great. That's what One Time for the Fan is about, because I'm sure fans will want to know, how do we rank among the worst in defensive lines? And some fans want to look at this. The second article we posted about the best offenses they think in the NFL, and that is different groups. You have NFL Network who might post something, CBS Sports might post something, Yahoo Sports might post something, ESPN might post something, PFF, PFT might post something. Then you got like your other groups, right? That's underneath them. That you have like give me some people. You have some podcasts, some XM radio station like Sirius them might post something. I've seen before where we've talked about things that Cody Benjamin and stuff has posted. So there's a lot of journalists and writers who have their own channels too as well, who try to put out their articles about teams. But we'll talk more about that Sunday too as well. I think this has been great talking Falcons football with all the fans here in the chat. Country, I believe he stepped away. Don't know what's going on there. Unless he did talk about Bodie, clipping the hedges in that field the other day. So, Bodie's outside cutting the wire on the side of that AT&T box. Like, yeah, bro. Well, you ain't got no internet now.
Did Bodie pull up? Is that what you said? Bodie pulled up.
Bodie said outside the house like what was it? What was that, Tyrese and Baby Boy, or Snoop Dogg and Baby Boy? Pulled up and rolled the window down, looking outside Country House like, you just made that comment, didn't you? Not knowing I'm in the van today. Pulling up at the house. But this is what it's all about. Falcon fans talking Falcons football on a Falcons Friday. I told y'all that I got the keys to the ship. Look at me. I am the captain now. Thomas, everybody on that fan club, I am the captain now. Just imagine the fan club getting ready to take off on that cruise ship, and you hear my voice, Captain Jack Spade here, getting ready to take off on it. They're going to be like, Jack Spade, how the hell you on the boat? Look at me. I am the captain now. So for Falcon fans here in the chat, let's do a flash sale for the Rise Up Tour fan club, right? Because fans want to be on these cruises. They want to be about these games coming up. They want to go to all these events, and they want to do so much. So guess what? The Rise Up Tour fan club flash sale is up right now.
Wow.
We put the link up. Of course, you guys know the that was the impromptu wow from Terry. Not the soundboard wow, that's the impromptu wow from Terry. So big shout out from Terry too as well. Fans in the chat listening like, who said wow? They used the wow again? That's the wow counter. We got to put it on the wow counter.
We do need a wow counter. Right in the corner. We do. We need one.
We got some upgrades coming here, Terry. So we have to do a wow counter.
We need
the curse counter on the bottom of the screen. People dropping F-bombs and shit. So it's getting crazy in here. Terry dropped one F-bomb today.
He said F-bombs and shit.
Yeah. Got to censor it somehow. The Flash membership sale for the Rise Up Tour fan clubs. You guys can see this was the old Tumblr. So I know we got some new ones coming. But the Rise Up Tour Fan Club, $52 right now. It's a limited membership. It's only going until I think Monday or Tuesday. Then I'll go ahead and cut the link off. But you will be added to the mailing list. You will get your Rise Up Tour membership lanyard. You would get all the perks from the Rise Up Tour Fan Club, just like any other member. You just don't get the swag bag. That's the only thing you don't get is the swag bag. Now, if you want the swag bag, you can head over to our store and you can buy it. All the I guess what the cool stuff, all the cool stuff you want to buy individually, you can. Or if you want to pay for the full membership, you can use the OTFTF promo code. I'll put it there in the chat. But yes, the flash sale is up. It's $52 for any Falcon fan that would like to sign up right now over the weekend for the Rise Up Tour Fan Club. I showed you the other day, Terry. We got like 26 people in the waiting hold right now trying to join the Rise Up Tour Fan Club. After next week, every membership will pretty be put to 2025 season, right? Because we are well over 200 plus members already. And then, of course, we have our big group, which has over 1,500. But people love what we do on the side when it comes to our VIP members for the Rise Up Tour Fan Club. As you can see, the cruise that they're on right now, heading down to Orlando or heading to the Bahamas. And then, our membership party coming up in July. We have so many events. Our host hotels are just doing just numbers. We want to thank everybody who's been a part of that last year. And of course, this year, we have a host hotel in Tampa. We have a host hotel in Minnesota that I'm about to go ahead and sign the deets for shortly and get that out to the fans. So that's going to be nice for the weekend that fans can start booking from Minnesota. We have our host hotel, MGM Grand, which is going to be in Vegas. We have the tailgate set up in Vegas already. We already had the location too as well. Our ambassador on the ground in Vegas is taking care of everything for us. So big shout out to our ambassador. But yes, the Flash membership sale is up. It's live. You want to go over to the riseuptourfanclub.com. You'll hit Flash, or I'll post the link in the chat. And this is a live chat too. So if you comment, I can't go back and comment under it and talk to you guys. So what you want to do is drop your email if you have any questions, or add Jack Spade on Facebook. Send a friend request to the Rise Up Tour Fan Club on Facebook. So if you have any questions or comments, we can help you out with that. Put in your email name, put in your email right here. And of course, you scroll down to the bottom, your first name, middle initial, last name, date of birth, street address, because we can send you your swag bag. Or if you want to just come pick it up on the 28th, that's fine too as well. Zip code, mobile number, everything. And then you will click submit, bam, bam. It'll go to the next page where you will then proceed with your payment. But Terry, all this stuff we have coming up, man. The Sun and Fun Cruise 2 is already up and active. So that's going to be great to see that fans are going to be a part of that. Oh, shit. Our Tampa trip. Is this showing the Tampa trip? Oh, there it is. Perfect. Our Tampa trip. Look, we got our counter up there. Look, this is the counter. What is this about? Tampa trip you can sign up for right here. We have our bus trip going to Tampa. Of course, we have our bus trip going to Carolina too as well. And this website is still under construction. So you guys can still sign up and do everything that's needed. But we're upgrading it and getting it ready for the season, week 1 against the Steelers. Falcon fans, hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe button. But the flash sale is up. The flash sale is active. I know there's some fans that say, hey, I want to sign up. I want to sign up. I want to sign up. Go right ahead. $52 will be the price. Terry?
52 smackaroos. Yes, sir.
I would say put it in reverse for us going back and talking about the show, but then that would take another hour and a half.
It could.
So what we're going to do is just say, rise up. And thank you to everybody who tuned in today, this morning, to talk Falcons football with us. Braylon Trice, we talked about him. Of course, the Falcons' improved offense. We talked about too as well. The defensive line, we had some discussions about, are they amongst some of the best improved, or are they amongst some of the worst? We'll talk about that.
I got to get into that.
Sunday night. Bryce Lewis will be with us on Wednesday.
Love it.
July 3rd. Daniel Flick will be with us. Hold on.
You calling Daniel? You get Daniel.
Calling our former Falcon player.
Let's do it.
Watch him not pick up. Watch. Now I'm gonna get him. Now I'm gonna get him live. Now I'm gonna get him live.
Live.
Oh shit! You gotta pick up. Pick up the phone, man. Hello.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's the word, man? I'm cooling, man. I'm just chilling, man. I'm on the podcast talking Falcons football. I want to say rise up to you, my brother.
Okay, what's up, man? Rise up, brother.
Hey, man, Falcon fans are excited, man. We got to get this date. What day is good for you to talk Falcons with us, brother?
I'm traveling soon, man. So that's why I was asking if you want to do something in August. But probably second week of July. If you're trying to do something earlier, I'll be back in town like second week of July.
Man, we can do it at 3 p.m. today if you got time, my brother.
Yeah, we do. I got 3 p.m. today. Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Oh!
Hold on. I was just joking with you. Hold on. I was just joking with you. But I can't do 3 p.m. today.
Oh, man.
What we doing here?
Shit. Let me send you a text and let's get a date confirmed.
Okay, all right, cool.
And then we want to make sure that you're ready to go, man. But I definitely appreciate, everything you've done, man. We've talked all the time about the Falcons, but this is going to be great to have you on the podcast. I'll send you a text. We'll get some dates. And then if you can get on, it'll just be an hour, maybe less. And we'll talk Falcons football with the group, bro.
All right, cool.
Hey, I thank you, man. I will say thank you and say your name right now, but it's a surprise,
Oh, okay, all right.
So I thank you, man. I appreciate it. But we're going to be in talks, man. I appreciate everything.
All right, cool.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Boop, boop, boop. Face ass.
Jack, that is. I need a whistle, Jack. No, Jack. You get a whistle for that. Nope, you get a whistle.
Fight back. Come on.
Yep. I need the whistle. I need the whistle, Jack. I need the whistle. Okay. Because there you go. Hey, 30-yard penalty on Jack for teasing our audience and teasing our guests, and then saying, yeah, I gotta call you back so we can schedule. That's 30-yard penalty. We're not gonna kick him out.
On the phone live with a former Falcon player who just agreed to do the podcast. He agreed yesterday, but now you hear it on the podcast. I ain't got to do the goddamn. Oh, he ain't picking up the phone. He picked up the phone, man.
Picked up the phone
at 11:12 in the morning, man.
At 11:12 a.m.
Some of y'all can't do that. They're gonna look at y'all and be like, bro, don't text me, call me before 12, bro. I told you that, bro. Not me.
What's considered rude now? Because my wife said that. I was calling somebody. She was like, don't call him before 12. And I'm like, the world wakes up at 8 o'clock. What are you doing? So what is considered rude now, Jack? Is it rude to call someone before 12?
No, if it's business appropriate. I mean, if you're talking like, hey, I want to wake you up out your sleep to talk about
typewriter maintenance, that's
the neighbor rude. Cutting the grass at 7 a.m., bro.
That's rude.
But then again, if you're calling me at 8 a.m. in the morning to talk about, we got a meeting at 9:30 with such and such, I'm all ears.
Okay.
Wake me up. If you're talking about some business stuff, or even on some friendship level, Terry, you can call me and say, hey, man, I want to talk Falcons with you real quick. I might be getting out of bed and say, you know what? Hold on. Give me 2 minutes. Remember I told you, give me 2 minutes. Let me get right. I'm going to call you right back. Sure enough, we'll call Terry, and then a whole hour and a half later, we're still talking Falcons.
Because that's what we do, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Kim, Jack says it's not rude to call anybody before 12. I just had to get that in there, Jack. That's the one argument I'm going to win.
You keep listening to Jack, you're going to be on that podcast by yourself, too.
No,
you gonna respect the rules of this house.
I won't be on the podcast.
Whose house?
Be on the floor.
Whose house?
Whose house? Right.
You can do your football chance right. Whose house? That's what it's all about, man. Talking Falcons football. Look at Jabri. He's trying to get the inside scoop. It says Jesse Tucker. Who's the motherfucker on the phone, man? I know that voice. Watch Jabri go today. He got the whole day by himself. He doing voice analysis and everything. Okay.
Did you just drop the mother effer? Did you just drop that?
I did, but I didn't say the.
You didn't say it. You bleeped yourself.
I bleeped myself.
Bleeped yourself. Okay.
Big shout out to Jabri, who's going to be home today working on that voice analysis to find out who the special guest is. Who's the former Falcon player? Berto said, check your phone. Watch Berto got the answer. I know that voice.
Oh, man. Check your phone.
You know I know that voice.
Check your phone, man.
Let's see. Everybody trying to find out. Everybody trying to get the scoop on who's the player Jack just called. Who's the former Falcon player? I'll give you a hint. He was a starter.
Wow.
I'll give you a hint. He was a starter for multiple years.
Wow.
I'll give you a hint. He has damn, if I get that hint, they're gonna be like, I already know who it is. Hold on, we gotta be careful.
Did he appear in an NFC championship?
Hey, look, I'm not gonna go that far. I'm gonna go as far as he was a starter for multiple years, and he played a position that is very important with the Falcons.
Oh wow!
My boy said Curtis Lofton. Curtis
Lofton.
Sheesh, ain't no Curtis Lofton, man. You know, Curtis Lofton went to the Saints, man. You know, we ain't gonna ask some Saints questions.
He did defect, huh? He did defect. Yeah. Yes, he did.
But hey, Dre the Boxer says, sounded like Julio. It's probably Deion Jones, though. Nah, I can call Deion, though. But it ain't Deion.
Debo.
It ain't Debo. No. Jeff Wolf knows, you know, big shout out to Deion Jones, man. But nah, it ain't Debo. It ain't Campbell. Okay, want another hint? He's not a part of the Terry regime. So he would be more back during.
Don't give him the time frame.
He's I'm gonna give it away. Look, 330 now with Willie Moe. Should I call him back again and be like, hey man, they just want to know?
Nah, don't do that. Leave well enough alone. Although 330, that's not a bad guess. That's not a bad guess.
He's a player that's highly respected in the Falcons community. He's a player that gave it his all here in Atlanta. And you know, he does great things on and off the field, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, I chopped it up with him. I saw him today at the Team USA game. I'm walking over, like, bro, what's up, man? Comes over, Matt, man, my bad, man. But you know, we chopped it up. But he's a good guy. But yeah, Terry, shout outs, man. This podcast has been great. When you can talk Falcons football, I think Terry might be froze a little bit. So let's go ahead and get Terry.
Oh wow,
back up and running.
Am I still frozen?
We got to reboot Terry like the Matrix for real. Like plug him back in.
You know what? And that's an explanation for the penalties. That wasn't me. That was AI Terry. That was AI Terry.
Terry's on the phone like in the Matrix trying to call the booth. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out now.
I'm at my destination. Come on, Morpheus. What the hell are you doing?
Looking at the agents chasing them.
And by the way, what the hell happened with that sequel for number 4? It sucked.
Pick up the phone. Well, Keanu said, hey, let me tell you something. He might have started with the Matrix, but John Wick is making more of that bread. So you might have to find the next Neo. You might have to find Eon next because he look like he ain't on that type of thing. Jonathan Babs, everybody's checking in the chat. We're trying to find out who is the Falcon player, the former Falcon player.
I don't think it's Babs.
That Jack just called here.
I don't think
channel.
It's Babs. Look at
former Falcon player that I just called, who will be joining us here on the podcast. We'll be on here soon. Remember, he said August because he has a lot of stuff coming up. And Terry, I sent you what he has coming up to as well. Matter of fact, Terry is bullshitting with y'all. Terry knows exactly who it is. He just can't say it. But he knows exactly who it is because he saw the video.
Stirring it up.
Terry a video yesterday.
Stirring it up.
And then I sent Terry a photo yesterday of what he sent me, like, you know, later on in that evening. So I just want to let you know.
You got to stir the pot.
Look, Berto say it's Babino. It's got to be Babs.
It's not Babs.
Look, Berto now. He's texting the group over there. Hey, Smitty, they got Babino. I got it. He gonna call me in a couple minutes. Jack, I know you're my boy, right?
Although
but this is a safe space. You got to tell me who you got.
Although Berto is Berto Damas.
Berto is Berto Damas.
So I just want to put that in the minds of our fans, like. You know,
let's not forget about what who they had on their channel recently. They have Steve Weich from NFL.
They had Steve Weich
on their channel. They had William Andrews too as well that they were speaking to. This is a big deal when, as a content creator, you can bring these people who not only have seen your show, have listened to your show, but they respect the show. They respect the fandom. They respect what we got going on. They love the chat. John Abraham, Dre the Boxer. It's not John Abraham. Jason Snelling from Archangel. It's not Jason Snelling. You're close, my boy. You're close, but you're not. You're not there. But Falcon fans, it's going down in a major way. Terry, I got some stuff to do because it's. I think the sun's coming back out now, so hopefully
It is. Berto's twisting my arm. Do you see my arm? Berto's twisting my arm. Do you see that? Ow!
Shit.
Stop it, Berto. He's
Well,
twisting
he
my
does. He does watch wrestling too as well. So from the arm bar, it usually goes to the that Hulk Hogan move. You snap the arm out of place.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
Oh man, we can go all day with this. So I'm part of the NWO era.
Okay.
Not only Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, Razor Ramon and those guys, Six and X-Pac, whatever it goes. But when Sting used to show up, I'm talking about Sting in his prime. I'm talking about, oh my God, he's in the rafter. I'm talking about Sting.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes he'll just get out there and just point the bat at your ass. You be sitting over there like, and you see the words on the bottom of the screen, WCW is all, XYZ, and then they go to they leave. And you just see Sting sitting over there just pointing the bat at your ass. And then you hear like maybe after the show they got into an altercation, or after the show the wrestling match continued. So it's great to see, wrestlers like Sting, Ric Flair too as well. I think the chop for Ric Flair, his personality on the
nature boy,
ring, the nature boy, and I met Ric Flair a few times too.
Woo!
He looks like, it's kind of like Dean Pease, where he just wants to talk Falcons all day. He wants to talk football all day. That's kind of like with Ric Flair. He looks like he just wants to talk wrestling and just wrestle all day, right? But then growing up on like Andre the Giant,
I remember Andre the Giant, the
Rock,
Dog.
early The Rock, when he was with Nation of Domination,
yeah.
Papa Shango, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, right? Ultimate Warrior. Like there's so many wrestlers who I grew up on. That's like, oh, don't forget about the Steiner brothers, right? Rick and Scott, Legion of Doom too as well. The Bushwhackers. Man, I grew up on times where you had to put the VHS tape in and watch WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? You had to get that tape because you couldn't see it live. So it was like I grew up on, wrestling where you didn't know that it was a script involved. You really thought that Bret Hart hated that guy over there, and they were going to duke it out Monday or Wednesday, whenever the show was. They was going to fight it out. So that's what I thought when I would look at wrestling. Nowadays, you got the guy in the background with the cue card, like, say this, you know what I'm saying? And you can see that they're reading each other, like they're kind of talking to each other in the ring. So I kind of went away from wrestling. But the old wrestling was like, oh my God. And then when I got a hold of ECW, and ECW was around with the Dudley Bros and Sabu and Rod Van Dam, and it was like, bro, this is like wrestling to the extreme. People are bleeding. People are dying in there. Get him out the ring. But Tommy Dreamer, like those type of wrestlers, I grew up on. Nowadays, I still know some of the like Jade. I think Jade Cargill, like she's one of the biggest wrestlers now. I think the Hardy Bros, or Hardy Brothers, I think one of them is back now wrestling. Shawn Michaels, he got Sexy Red all over the promos, and I see what they're trying to do since Vince is gone. They need to get the ratings back, but times are changing in this world, so wrestling is not as
it's a different world.
It's a different world, But I think they gotta, with The Rock, coming back and wrestling, and then maybe they can get Stone Cold back in that ring.
Stone Cold Steve
Austin. But
there's one guy you forgot.
There's
one guy you didn't mention. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna make an appearance on this show right now. Are you ready?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Hold on. Before you do that, let me get you back out the matrix and get you back in. All right, here we go.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the great beyond, Mr. Dusty Rhodes. Hello, Terry. Hello, Jack. How y'all doing? My name is Dusty Rhodes.
I'm Dusty Rhodes, Jack. And you know something, baby? You know something, baby? When you're talking about one time for the fan, baby, you got to be talking about Dusty Rhodes, baby. And let me tell you something, baby.
Oh, Dusty was my favorite.
Dusty Rhodes, baby.
Oh, I love Dusty.
Dusty Rhodes was an incredible piece to and don't forget about not only the wrestlers, but their agents, their managers. I mean, Jimmy Hart.
Yeah,
right?
Jimmy Hart.
Paul,
Jimmy
what's
Hart.
The guy with the Undertaker? Paul.
I'm not good with names. You got
used to come out, and when the Undertaker, bruh, it was like This dude's scaring the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
So it was great to see those times coming up. And then I think Sable was also in there too. Trish Stratus,
so,
like some of the women who helped pave the way for the women wrestlers too as well going forward. But
China,
yeah, man.
Remember China? She passed away recently.
China too as well. Yeah. China, when she came out, it was like, wow, I've never seen, I mean, growing up, you looking at a woman that strong beating the shit out of the Rock and wrestlers, it's like, whoa, that is so cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's when we were growing up. You had to be in front of the TV to catch that opening. You couldn't just rewind it, right? But that was the great times we had growing up. And we'll do more of that this off season about going back into the past and favorite car, favorite TV show, all this type of stuff. But we try to kick it strictly Falcons for a lot of you all. But we have less than a month before the Falcons take the field. And, providing content to you all is great. Matter of fact, we talked about, the Hawks once today, right? We just talked about wrestling.
Ricochet.
That's what One Time for the Fan is all about. We're fans of a lot of things, right? So, Terry, you saw last night, I was playing the esports. I was in made it to the semifinals, and then, I don't know, shit just got out of hand. But for Falcon fans here in the chat, we thank you all for being a part of One Time for the Fan.
I heard you were kicking arse last
I was kicking arse, and I have a really good team that I'm running with right now. Out of the 20 players on the team, at least 17 of them are from Vietnam. So, Terry, you heard it last night. I didn't understand one damn word they were saying until they said, yo, Wordley. And I was like, oh, you talking to me? You talking to me now? You speaking English now? You talking to me?
Careful.
Okay, perfect.
Hey, careful.
My translator can't keep up fast enough.
Okay, careful. Just saying. I got penalties, but woo! Careful.
They're watching. Some of them is probably watching too as well because I did tell them about the podcast, and they're diehard fans of football. I don't know that they're Falcon fans, but big shout out to you all. Terry, the floor is yours for the shout outs.
Absolutely. Well, again, got to shout out my wife.
Before you start. Yep. Had to get Terry out the Matrix and back into the Matrix again.
Going it. Look, Morpheus. I got to do a show, man. I got to do a show, Morpheus. Okay, you'll be all right. Tell Trinity I'll be there in a minute. All right. Sorry, guys. No, shout out to my wife, man. Had a birthday the other day, and just want to say again because I don't know that she made that show, but Kim, I love you. We've been together for 32 some odd years. Happy birthday to you. I know you enjoyed it. I know you loved the gift I gave you. But hey, it's from the heart, and couldn't do what I do without you. Want to thank God. Should have thanked God first, but I want to thank God for the opportunity for waking me up this morning. Really appreciate it. Want to thank these fans, guys. We have such a good time with you, and really appreciate you guys. Really love the interaction. I think it makes it fun on Friday morning. Jack, my guy, my friend, my mentor,
He said he knows who it is.
You on live right now still?
Yeah. Go ahead and give him a shout out.
You're live, Berto.
I can't hear you.
Make the announcement.
You want to give him a shout out? Who you think it is, Berto?
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Did he just hang up?
I think he's having technical difficulties.
Oh, okay. He's probably gonna put it in.
He's in the chat. He's in the chat.
Yeah,
when he called, he was like,
"He's in the chat."
I know who it is.
I guess he stopped twisting my arm.
Should I tell him what it is, Terry? Am I allowed to tell him?
Hey, man, you're the dude. You're the boss of the show, so I'm good with it. I can't hold water, so I mean, hey, tell him.
Hey.
Tell him, Jack. Tell him
in a major way.
Drop it on him, Jack. Wait a minute.
What's up, brother?
Let me give you the announcement.
What's going on, fam?
What's happening, man? We got a lot of special guests checking in. Thomas Scott from the Rise Up Tour fan club checked in. Country checked in. You're now checking in.
Absolutely. We got it. We got to support. Man. But yeah, man, I'm cooling over here at work, just crunching some numbers and stuff like that. I heard special guests, and I'm like,
he turned his head to the camera like I heard special guests, and I had to.
My guys are pulling in work too.
So because you're on the podcast now, we got like a minute left. I'll let you get one name.
Yeah.
One name of who you think it probably is. You said you know who it is. I'll let you get one name, and then afterwards I'll tell you who it is offline.
No doubt. And that's kept close to the chest too. So an important member to the Falcons, contributed a lot, and I think it is Michael Turner.
Oh my gosh, my boy is out here talking Falcons football with us. Falcon fans, you are live with One Time for the Fan. Alberto has guessed it correctly. Michael the Burner Turner will be joining One Time for the Fan.
Michael Turner.
Michael the Burner Turner
Michael the
will
Burner
be joining
Turner.
One Time for the Fan here really, really soon. And it's great to have good old MT talking Falcons football with us. And even at 11 o'clock in the morning, answering the phone like, yo, bro, I can talk Falcons football at 3 p.m. Like, let's go.
Let's go.
But yeah, Berto, you hit it. You right there at the right point when it was like, bro, you threw a couple names out earlier and was like, nah, they ain't them. But he wasn't giving up. Even at work, Berto was like, you know what? I'm going to get this name.
He hit that shot at the last second.
That's a diehard fan because you're talking about hundreds of players.
Hundreds.
Who's played for the Falcons. Hundreds of starters who started for the Falcons. And I didn't give too deep of a hint of who it may be. And Berto sat there and said, what?
I told you, man.
Was it the voice, Berto? What was it that gave it away?
He's Berto Damas.
It kind of went this. I was like, wait a minute. When you said Jason Snelling, you was like, you're close though. I'm like, huh. So it's a backfield player. Okay, hold on.
You see how Falcon fans think? Soon as Jabri said Jason Snelling, he heard me say you're close to Jabri. He went automatically into the backfield and thought the running backs.
Yep.
Automatically, he was like, well, if it's Jason Snelling and you're close, it has to be a running back. It can't be a tight end. It can't be a defensive player. Man, we got some fans. Man, Berto called Brandon Doros back in like January, right?
He's Berto Damas. I keep telling you guys.
So let's do this here, Terry. Let's find out from Berto when we can get Berto on the damn podcast since we have him here live.
Hey, Berto, when you coming?
Hey, it's going down in a major way. Berto, I'm going to wrap up this podcast and I'm going to give you a call back in like 10 minutes.
Hit me up after.
Yeah, I got you.
We'll talk.
Yes, sir. I got you.
All right, man.
Berto Damas.
Hey, man, this is what it's all about. Michael Turner will be joining One Time for the Fan here shortly. We'll go ahead and get everything taken care of. Don't know the date, but hell, he was trying to do it today at 3 p.m. And I would have did it too as well, but I got some stuff to take care of today.
He was like, put me in, coach.
He's like, put me in, coach. I mean, when you see Michael Turner, you'll probably say, yo, bro, you got a couple yards left in them legs, bro, because we can use a couple touchdowns in the red zone. So we'll talk to Michael Turner about what he got going on away from football. And let me tell you something. He told me yesterday what he has coming up. Y'all are going to be excited to hear what he has in store for Falcon fans. So please, 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 please come back here on One Time for the Fan. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe button. If you're checking it from Facebook, head on over to YouTube. Please hit that subscribe button. We're almost at 1,000 in subscribers. That's because of you all. It's not really because of us. But big shout out to Bodie. Big shout out to Chase. Big shout out to Miss Carrie from One Time for the Fan. And of course, big shout out to T-Will. Everybody who joined the show. Everybody who joined the chat today, talking Falcons football with us. Oh, I'm sorry. I said tonight like it's a Sunday show. This morning, talking Falcons football with us. I thank you all. You all are great. Let's take this to the next level. Let's take this to the next level. I'm sure we will. From the podcast to the team, we will take this to the next level. Terry?
Yes, sir.
This is the sad part. We got to say rise up and end the show. Look, MW, the franchise player, just joined. Right? We might have to do another hour and a half. Matter of fact, we're going to kick the show back off again. MW, the franchise player, is here. Oh, no, this is great. Talking almost 2 hours of Falcon football when you expected to just talk only 45 minutes. But that's what it's all about. Terry, Sunday night, I'll see you back, sir.
See you then. See you, everybody.
Rise up, everybody.
Rise up.